from actually leaving school to be a part of the streamer university.
I am going to be dropping out of college to pursue my talents to be able to attempt to enroll.
Frozone, what the fuck?
I'm the perfect professor because I'm upbeat, approachable, and I'm down to do anything.
To having the most wholesome streaming journey, here are some of the most loved versus most hated streamer university applicants.
Creator, streamer, and a full-time clothing brand owner.
Worst, Squidron. Starting off with Squidron.
It's my pleasure to introduce myself. I am Squidron.
Who might have submitted the dumbest streamer university application of all time. Because the man literally opened with a clip of himself sliding on some soapy liquid. In the middle of a store, barefoot and everything. And honestly, it was hard to watch until he pulled an even worse stunt. He then goes on to drink something that made everyone question his sanity.
Let's go.
But it was later discovered that he was drinking just milk, and if you were hoping the rest of the video got better, it didn't. He followed it up with viral clips of him getting slapped, screaming, and basically acting like a rejected fool. So obviously this masterpiece didn't land him a spot in Kai Cenat's streaming university. But here's where it gets wild. Instead of laughing it off, Squidron went full tantrum mode. He hopped back online and started accusing Kai of favoritism, saying only his friends got picked, called the whole thing rigged. But don't worry, this next guy actually understood the assignment, because he gave us a surprisingly wholesome story. Best, O2 Deuce. Next up is O2 Deuce, a smaller streamer with barely 500 subs on YouTube. But trust me, his application, way more impressive than half the chaos we've seen so far. He submitted his application to the streamer university that started on a really interesting note. He kicks things off with a chill, well-edited intro, walking us through exactly who he is and what he does. No yelling, no soap chugging, no getting slapped in Walmart. Just pure talent. Then he dives into the good stuff. He starts flexing his editing skills, singing talent, and straight-up elite knowledge of graphics and motion design. He sure is a one-man production team.
I know how to edit my own videos, I know graphic design, and I'm learning how to make my own music. Also, I don't mind getting behind the camera and taking the little videos and pictures, you know?
But the moment he had me sold, this part of his application right there, and he did get decent support, but still couldn't make it.
And honestly, the main reason I want to get into streaming university is so that I can learn. This isn't that the main purpose of college? To learn and use what you learn out in the real world. And hopefully...
But while O2 Deuce was out here giving us studio quality greatness, the next streamer decided to submit, whatever the opposite of that is. Worst, Jamal. Don't get me wrong, I love Jamal. Dude's hilarious. But when it came time to submit his streamer university application, let's just say...
He submitted his entire stream?
He fumbled really hard. Even Kai looked low-key heartbroken. When asked to attach his favorite clip, Jamal picked something so painfully boring, it felt like he typed Jamal YouTube and just pasted the first thing that popped up. Even Kai had a mini meltdown watching it. He was sitting there.
What the f? Yo, what the f is this? Yo, what the f?
Trying to process why this was the best Jamal had to offer, and he just couldn't. And then came the written answers. You'd think he'd redeem himself there, right? Nope. Bro was just writing whatever popped into his head.
Academic assessment, he got the first question wrong, second question wrong, and third question wrong. How many push-ups can you do in 1 minute? 3. How many sit-ups can you do in 1 minute? 3. How many jumping jacks can you do in 1 minute? 3. Jamal.
At that point, Kai couldn't even fake it. You could see the disappointment on his face. He was like, how do I even respond to this? And look, this wasn't some last-minute thing. Jamal knew how serious this was. He just didn't care.
Is now gonna go not directly to the school, but this is gonna go to like.
Meanwhile, Speed was literally begging him to take it seriously. Kept saying how huge this could be for his streaming career, and Jamal. He was too busy clowning, singing, and roasting Speed instead.
He's gonna teach me shit I already know.
At one point, Speed was giving this heartfelt speech about how streaming university could build connections, open doors, life-changing stuff. Jamal responded by breaking into song mid-rant.
meeting other people, meeting other streamers, meeting other content creators that you might like or you might don't.
And the craziest part? After all that nonsense, Jamal still got in. Yep, he actually got accepted into Kai Cenat's streaming university.
I know you can go crazy. Jamal, start that shit.
But hey, at least the next guy actually opened the application and read the instructions. Best, 98 Hertz has only 2.5k followers on Twitch, and yet, his storytelling, graphics, and BGM, everything just slaps. Instead of pulling a, here's the dumbest thing I've ever done montage like some folks we've seen, 98 Hertz actually included real motivational moments in his application.
Vision what the future is gonna be like. Outside noise telling me.
Then he breaks it down, listing every type of content he's made. And it's not just talk. This guy's got range.
For music-driven reaction videos, I'm very much passionate about pouring belief into those around me.
By the end, his application didn't even feel like an application. It felt like a straight-up motivational short film. You could feel how much time and passion went into it. He got comments like, but guess what? He still didn't get selected. And just to twist the knife a little more, the next guy got accepted, and he did the dumbest thing. Worst, Cory 2U. So this guy Cory dropped out of school just to get into Kai Cenat's streaming university. Like, actually withdrew from real classes for streamer clout. Yeah, he did that.
I am going to be dropping out of college to pursue my talents to be able to attempt to enroll
Frozone, what the fuck?
into Kai Cenat Streamer University.
And that move alone almost got his whole application scrapped. Kai was instantly done. He had a mini breakdown on stream just trying to process how unhinged Cory was acting.
Why the fuck are you doing that?
I mean, Kai hadn't even finished going through the applicants, and this man had already dropped out of school. Like, he risked it all before getting selected.
Bro, this nigga dropped out of school for not, and he don't even got a guaranteed spot? Frozone, what the fuck?
And Cory knew it might not work. He said in his own video he could get rejected, but still dropped out anyway. Peak brain power.
I don't even know if I should be excited now anymore. Like, this shit is like real life. Yo, on that note, that don't guarantee me a spot on the university too. This nigga could so easily.
But after Kai said this, everyone knew this guy was gonna get in. And his school dropout thing was probably just to get more clout and boost his application. But after submitting the application, he started doing even weirder stuff.
A lot of y'all wouldn't understand what I was doing until now. Editing off CapCut, streaming off a laptop. Everybody calls you crazy until they see you doing it.
He vowed to live in a tent until he got accepted at the streaming university.
Yeah, that's me. My name Cory 2U. As y'all can see, I'm right here in a nice area in LA. Now look, Kai, I know it's time.
Another clout move? 100%. And to be fair, it worked. He got in. But guess what? He annoyed Kai so much once he got there that he got kicked out, expelled, gone in no time.
Yo, don't front, man. You still got mark on your hairline. See?
Bro, you expelled for that. I'm dead ass. Go ahead and
Nigga wanted to glaze, so he got
you wanted
expelled.
a dick rod so bad.
So yeah, Cory got what he asked for. But this next guy, he didn't chase clout. He actually deserved a shot. Best, the Bull Stef. Like any good applicant, the Bull Stef kicked things off the right way, listing everything he's good at. Skills, experience, confidence. Dude came prepared.
My name is the Bull Stef, and this is why I should be in Stream University. I'm one of the most versatile, and to be honest with you, I'm one of the best content creators on this platform. I stream, I make music, I make YouTube videos.
And he didn't stop there. He brought receipts, actual proof that Kai and Phantom had appreciated his work before. The man did his homework and showed it.
And Twitch for 3 years straight. And they got to the point where I got a reaction from you. Yes, you, Kai Cenat. You reacted to my video, brother. It's right up here. And Phantom reacted to my video.
It was clear he really wanted to get into Streamer University. You could hear it in his voice, see it in how he spoke. This wasn't just about clout for him.
Nah, that was hard, bro. You bodied that, bro.
You won't find anybody that's more passionate about content creation than me.
And honestly, he made a solid case. If this was up to me, I'd give him a shot based on energy alone. Dude was positive, confident, and actually genuine.
When I was in 8th grade.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Stef.
I'm telling you, this is all I wanted. All I do is eat, sleep, and breathe content. I research all day, every day. If you give me this opportunity, I promise you're gonna find a diamond in the rough. And I ain't asking for a handout, I just want the platform.
But yeah, he didn't make it either. Another strong applicant passed over. He put so much effort into his application, unlike this next applicant. Worst, Amber. So the award for most boring streamer university application goes to this woman, who apparently looks like a lunch lady to Kai. No joking, this woman put 0 efforts into filming this application, and it legit looked like she was sitting on a toilet.
Before I got on this trip, I currently lost my job.
All right.
She revealed she lost her job, and that's not really the reason to apply to streamer university.
I had 5 different sneezes. One sneeze is like this. Hey, the second sneeze is like this. Hey,
but this was about to get real. After watching her sneeze video, Kai lost it and needed a cig so bad, he stood up and was about to walk out. But as boring as this application is, there's another one that just hits the spot. Best. Extra Emily right off the bat. Extra Emily's application was like a breath of fresh air. She put effort into it and seemed genuinely interested. She added a whole bunch of clips of herself doing fun stuff. And, well, she's down to do anything.
I'm the perfect professor because I'm upbeat, approachable, and I'm down to do anything. Well, I guess not anything.
What else would Kai need? Extra Emily even had a plan for what she'd do after she's selected to the streamer university.
If I were to host a class, I'd want to do like a wacky scavenger hunt that's all around campus where they have to do crazy challenges and dares. Sounds fun, right?
After watching her application, even Kai was confused as to why she was so upbeat and happy.
She's always so happy. Damn!
I mean, if anyone deserved to be picked, it sure was Emily. But wait until you see this next guy who basically twerked in his application. Worst, Louis LeFaux. So in the first 15 seconds of his streamer university application, Louis showed himself twerking, shaving, and getting punched in the nuts. That's rich. Then he proceeds to show off his body a bit more, and I'm pretty sure Kai wouldn't have been a huge fan of his half-naked shots.
Into this career, I'm constantly pushing myself to improve, both on and off stream.
Louis thinks he's a perfect fit, but his application says otherwise. But while Louis took twerking to the next level, Danny Bands worked on his storytelling. Best. Danny Bands Danny started off strong with showing off his singing and dancing skills. And let's just say, he wasn't very good at both. He goes on to talk about all the things he's good at, and all this time, he's just being sarcastic. I mean, the guy literally took time to write those jokes and then film. You have got to give it to him.
I'm a bit of a sex symbol. Incredible fashion.
Chicks gotta get a disease to find Danny attractive.
I'm a prime example of peak human physical capabilities.
Now this has to be the funniest streamer university application. And if I was Kai, I would have let Danny in, based on this application alone. And well, Kai picked him too. And with that humor, I'm not surprised. So out of everyone who actually made it into Kai Cenat's streaming university, who do you think had no business being there? Let me know in the comments.